What's tight? How are we feeling?
My hip has tendon issues.
Rachel Leiter came up to me and said, Danny, I heard you teach yoga. And I said, I do. And she said, let's start the yoga club. And I was like, great, let's meet.
And exhale, you're gonna take a big step out to the left. So your legs are nice and wide, about where your wrists are is a good.
I'm Danielle Perky, and I run Yoga Club at Kalamazoo College. The Yoga Club meets every Thursday from 7:30 to 8:30 up in Stetson Chapel, which is honestly my favorite place on campus. The lighting is incredible, and sometimes there's music. And we practice asana, so the physical postures of yoga.
You can take a bind around your leg. That's easy. Work to straighten. The worst thing you're gonna do is fall, and that's okay. Just don't take it while reaching up. So I'm really reaching through the top of my head. I'm pressing, and I gradually come forward.
I got certified to teach yoga when I was 17, so I was in high school. And I remember I was on a run and I ran past this yoga studio, walked in. The teacher was like, come in, take a class. I have a class in 15 minutes. I was like, all right. And from then on, I just practiced every day. I would go to yoga 6 a.m. before high school, 6 p.m. after high school, and I was just like devoted. Since coming to K, it's been such an amazing opportunity to teach to people my own age and people who I kind of understand. Okay.
All right, Liz, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've all had a rough day. We're all tired. We've all had papers to write, and just kind of that form of relation has been a really cool opportunity.
Take a moment to check in, see what you're thinking about, see what you think. This is terrible, I want to leave, or whatever comes to mind, just something to come back to. So you have that.
How I understand yoga in the space that we do it is a place to like check in with our mind and see what comes up and learn to be present and see what happens when we move our bodies and are really intentional.
So if everyone wants to take a look up here, I'm going to kind of demo that. So
my favorite thing to teach is actually headstand, because I love seeing people progress, and people are always amazed with what they can do.
So option number one is dolphin pose. So hands back forward, walk like I'm in a down dog, and gradually you can just pop right up.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. And that's always super cool and exciting to see and be a part of, and kind of be that hand holding your feet up and knowing you can do it. And you just did it. And that's amazing. After teaching a class, I feel so energized and grounded, and I feel my teacher. She always says this thing like, Utkatasana.
Okay, so from here, inhale, bend your knees, arms above head, Utkatasana. So and inhale, Utkatasana.
And I always like do that, and I think of her. It just feels really good. And another practice I like to do is breathing in, and there's like a space in between the inhale and the exhale. And to me, that space is empty, and it's a place where the mind can be quiet. So kind of starting to teach people like how to find that space between.